YouTubers. I'm going to you guys with a video on how I do my ponytails. And excuse my look, I have very bad allergies right now, so excuse that. But first things first, we're going to start with the products that you're going to need for this ponytail. First, you're going to need some hair. And I know this hair looks crazy, but it's going to look really natural. This is actually some wet and wavy hair that I have purchased online. It's by Sensational. And this is a 10-inch. And then you're going to need some gel. I like to use the argan oil gel by Eco Styler. I like this one better because it's soft to medium hold. It doesn't flake up or build up like the clear and the green one. I guess because those are harder holds, so when it becomes solid, it starts to flake up. Like, it's weird. And then you're going to need some type of leave-in conditioning spray. I like to use the Infusium 23. And also you're going to need some cocoa curl. I live by this stuff. This stuff is the bomb, especially if you're going on your natural hair journey, or you want something to define your curls without scrunching them up or making them hard and drying up. This controls frizz, long-lasting, all-day moisturization, and it controls frizz. And it's pH balanced, so this stuff is the bomb. And any edge control of your preference. I love SoReal silk edges. This stuff is the bomb. And then you're going to need some mochas, some Gorilla Snot. I know some people don't like this, but I'll use a little bit, and you'll see how I use it. You're going to need a brush. I like to use a medium brush versus a hard one because the hard ones can be really harsh on your hair and pull your hair out. And then, of course, you're going to need a little toothbrush for the baby hairs. You can have a ponytail without baby hairs. And then, if your hair is coarse like mine, especially in the middle, like my hair around the perimeter is trained, but this middle is another life. You're gonna need a demi brush, a wide tooth comb brush, whatever helps to tangle your hair. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with spraying my hair down with the Infusium 23 leave-in conditioning spray. And I'm gonna kind of saturate it a little bit only because my hair is a lot more manageable when it's kind of damp versus it being dry. It's so hard to like comb through and brush through when it's super dry because my hair is so thick. So I'm just going to spray that up around my head, and then I'm going to just comb through it with my detangling brush. Make sure you get the back really good because you don't want the back of your ponytail to be lumpy, especially if you're doing a high bun. You want it to be super smooth and sleek in the back and as well in the front. So I'm just going to do that all around the perimeter of my hair to make sure it's no kinks. Because I want my ponytail to be super smooth. Then I'm going to grab some cocoa curl just a little bit, just for the ends of my hair because they're really dry. So I want to add some type of moisture to them. Then so I just squeeze that in my palm and just evenly distribute it. Then I'm going to comb through it again so I can make sure that the cocoa curl is all throughout my hair. Then I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Eco Styler gel. Love this gel. And I'm just going to put some on the tip of my fingers and just go around the perimeter of my head with it. You can use as little or as much as you want. I like not a lot, but just enough just to hold my hair down, but I don't want to put too much because when you start putting too much of a product, that's when the product starts to build up. So just use like enough. So then I'm going to smooth it around my hair, and then now I'm going to go in and get the brush again and comb through my hair. And the only reason I like detangle it after every product I put on my hair just to evenly distribute it. And then I'm going to go in with this medium brush and brush and smooth. I'm telling y'all, it makes a difference when you brush and smooth. Like, it will really have your ponytail on fleek. I'm trying to tell y'all. So now I'm going to get my rubber bands. And if you're using rubber bands versus the ponytail holders, I like to do like 3 to 4 rubber bands together. And I like to use the Hollywood rubber bands because they don't pop like the little cheap ones do. And make sure you hold your hair straight up as you're brushing it. So it's going to help you get it really, really smooth. And don't do your ponytail really, really tight, only because when you start wrapping that hair around, your ponytail is going to naturally tighten on its own. So if you're going to do your ponytail tight and then wrap the hair around, the ponytail is going to be really, really uncomfortable. So just make sure you do it a little bit loose. And then I'm just going to make a small as bun you can, or ball, whatever you want to call it, top of your head. And then I'm going to go with my edge control. And with this, it's going to look like I'm using a lot, but I'm really not. I'm only putting a little bit around the perimeter of my hair, just so I can mold my baby hairs into the direction that I want them to go in. And even the back, I got to make sure the back matches the front's fly. And I'm going to go with this comb, and I'm going to bring my hairs out and kind of manipulate them into the direction that I want them to go in. If you don't have baby hairs that already like hang out into the direction that they're naturally laid in, then you can just do this method. I just bring my baby hairs out with the comb. And then you go on with a little toothbrush and smooth them out. I'm telling y'all, baby hairs is like an art. You can do whatever you want with them. Well, let me not say whatever you want, but you can sculpt them into all types of little things and shapes. I be doing my sideburns like a little backwards C. I like it, it's cute. Then I do like a I want to say like a U type of shape as well, like in the middle of my head. It's really, really cute. But you can do your baby hairs however you want. However, you know, certain baby hair styles look different on like different face shapes, if that makes any sense. Make sure y'all get that back. I'm trying to tell y'all, because that back is important. I think honestly the back is more important than the front, only because you don't really pay much attention to the back of your head. Now we're going to go with this Gorilla Snot. This stuff is really sticky. So put a little bit on your finger and rub it. Rub it together. And then separate it. Milli rock on any block real fast. And then just apply it to your baby hair just a little bit. And that's just going to seal your edge control so it won't oil up. Because usually if you just put edge control, by the end of the day, your hair going to be sticking up because it turns into oil. So when you put that Gorilla Snot, it seals it and molds it. So now we're done laying the baby hairs. And if you want, you can also tie the perimeter of your hair down. But usually mine stays like this without me holding it down. So grab a piece of hair at the end of the track and wrap it around. And that's because I don't like to use bobby pins. I'm not going to use bobby pins with this whole ponytail. Only when I bun it, I'm going to use like 2 bobby pins. But when I'm doing the wraparound method, I do not use bobby pins because them things literally hurt my head. Like one time I had a bobby pin like poking the middle of my head. I had to go in the restroom. I was at a restaurant. I had to go to the restroom and snatch the ponytail off and redo it in the bathroom because it was a life and death situation, y'all. So now I don't do bobby pins or hair pins throughout the wraparound method, only when I'm doing my bun. So just keep going around and around and around until the end. And then when you get to the end piece, you're going to do the same thing you did at the beginning. Take a piece of hair at the end of the weft and just wrap it around. That's going to create like your own little security.
Girl, you know we go way back. You used to call me on my... You used to. Rotimi. I used to call you on your house phone. Your mama would just scream my calls. Then you call my house phone.
So now that we're done, basically taking that piece of hair, wrapping it around, now what you can do is you can either leave it how it is, fluffed out, natural looking like, play with it. Usually I'll wear it like this. I'm going out or something. But this hair is kind of coming to an end. So we're going to bun this up. Second style, bunning it. You can bun it however you prefer, but I like to spray it down a little bit. A little bit of the leave-in conditioning spray, just so it can have that wet look and kind of match my hair texture and pattern and make it look like it's my hair. So then I'm going to pick it out a little bit, and then I'm going to just take all of it and twist it. Not super tight. I don't want a tiny bun on top of my head. I have a huge head, so like if I wouldn't have added this hair and had that little bun on top of my head, it would just been ridiculous. So I like for my bun to be kind of big, but not over exaggerated. And I didn't notice it until after I was recording that you can't see the whole top of my head, so you can't really see my whole bun. So I am going to add pictures at the end so you guys can see what it looked like. And just fix it, make sure it's perfect, centered, baby hair is right, back looking good. So yeah, and that is a complete look. That is your high bun with the baby hairs. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Please continue to watch my videos. Yeah. Wait, look at the back, look at the back. Slick 'em. Yeah. Bye, guys.